Hi, I know it's been a while since my last post. I wish I could say I've been busy, but I've actually been more antisocial more than anything. Like, I haven't used my Disney Pass in 2 months. That's crazy. Why would you have a pass if you don't use it? Anyway, I've been sick actually. Like the flu. It wasn't the swine flu. I like to say it wasn't the swine flu, but who knows? The doctor didn't really test me because they said they stopped testing because for the most part it probably is. But I didn't have the symptoms because I had to Google it, so I haven't been doing that. Oh, and then I think the reason why I did that was because I found this book called The Skinny Bitch when I went to San Francisco because one of my friends got married, and I got really bored one time because I pretty much checked out all the stores at Union Square. So I decided to go to like Barnes & Noble, and the very first book that I saw was The Skinny Bitch, and I'm like, that sounds like a cool book. So I started reading some of it, and then it was time to go because I had to catch my plane. So I bought it, and then I found out that it was actually a vegan book, but by then I decided that I was going to do it. So I started to be a vegan. And then I'm like, might as well, because I started this Biggest Loser thing at work in which a lot of my coworkers and I try to lose weight, and then we all had to put in like $25 to start with, and then I made up the rule that every time you miss a weigh-in, you pay $5, and for every pound that you gain, you pay $1, so that by the end, hopefully, the pot will be like $600, and I really, really want to win. Anyway, I thought of that when I bought the Skinny Bitch book, and found out that it was vegan, and actually, did you know that like being vegan is not a form of diet, it's actually a lifestyle, and they're trying to tell you like don't eat meat. Not because it causes you to gain a lot of weight, even though it kind of does because of the chemicals and like a lot of this stuff, but we can talk about it more. It's actually because of just animal treatment and how it's not cool, and then they started talking about like you can't even wear leather because that's from animals, and it's this whole thing. But then I'm like, this is kind of cool because there's actually a lot of restaurants popping up all over LA and Orange County, and for the most part, like, I wouldn't have any reason to go, but now that I'm vegan, I can start going. So I started going, which is really great, and it made a lot of my vegetarian friends really, really happy. So we started going, and then I'm like, this is really cool, but then I decided that it's actually really expensive to be vegan because you have to get all these, like, meat substitute, like, 2 slices of cheese alternatives is like $4 when you could buy like 16 slices for 99 cents at Albertsons. So everything is a little bit more expensive, also because of like all the chemicals, and your body has a hard time like digesting things when they're not in its most natural form. The Skinny Bitch book says that you should buy a lot of stuff that are organic. Lo and behold, organic is actually more expensive than regular ones, even though it's not processed. I don't know, it's really confusing. Anyway, I find out when I started getting sick, I went to the doctor, and they pretty much told me to drink a lot of water and get some rest and take Tylenol and Motrin. But it was my mom who reminded me that I'm slightly anemic and I actually need to start eating my meat. So that whole thing kind of like sucks, because then I'm like, okay, that means I can't be vegan. I can't even be vegetarian because I need to have my meat. And so I was really worried that I'm like, oh, then what am I supposed to do now? Because when I was sick, I didn't even go to kickboxing. At kickboxing, I like burn 900 calories every like hour and a half. So it was really, really disappointing, but it was good to know, because when you're sick, like, you're not hungry because your appetite is just like gone, and you feel really weird anyway, and you have no appetite. And since I don't have my mother or my sister or my brother or my dad living with me, like, I can't really feed myself. And when you're sick and you're taking like all these drugs, over the counter, not illegal, like, you can't even drive yourself because you just feel awful, and so you have to call your friends to take, to get your groceries or to get your list, but then you don't want to ask for like too much, so you just list out what you need. And so either way, you end up kind of like, not eating very much. So that kind of helped me, I guess, in The Biggest Loser. But I still only lost like 2 pounds, whereas another one of my friends lost like 5 pounds. His name is Joey, by the way. And so I was like, Joey, there is no way. That is so unhealthy. So I actually went up to his cubicle and I looked so concerned and I was like, Joey, as a concerned friend, I think you need to like eat more because, you know, I'm concerned for your health. I just really want you to be healthy, and 5 pounds a week is just not healthy. Of course, I had ulterior motives. Like, I don't want him losing 5 pounds a week because then he would win. And I started a competition, damn it. Like, I want to win $600, but, you know, whatever. Anyway, my goal is to lose some weight for my birthday because it's coming up. I started a countdown when it was like, what was it, 859 hours to go. I think, I don't know, I have to check how many hours left, but it's less than that now. Anyway, I have a venue. It's going to be fun. Hopefully everything will work out as, you know, as, like, each day, like, things change, so who knows. But I also have my Halloween costume, and then last time I checked, was it on Friday? Like, New Year's is 90 days away. Hold on, text message. Cool. Alright, I don't remember what I started. Oh, yeah, so that's why I've been kind of busy, because I had a lot of things going on, but mostly because I've been sick. Anyway, I'll keep you posted when I come up with more stuff. Okay. That was just a hi and why I've been gone for a while. Okay, bye!